What you see here is one theme from Theme Forest, and I started to wonder how easy it would be to create a header like this with a Kadence theme. Therefore, today I'm going to show you how to do that. For example, we start from this and we end up like this. What you see here is built with Kadence theme, and we will even modify it a bit. For example, what you see here right now is a logged out view. Take a look at the Call Us Now button and the login icon here. And this is a logged in view. There is a different number. And we also have your username up here with a menu to the most wanted items here. So if you're interested, then jump in. Now I'm going to close this down. I'm going to open the Kadence theme. So we're going to use Kadence Blocks, Kadence Pro, maybe Kadence Starter templates, and we're going to use one Wishlist plugin, but I'm going to talk about it later. Now, let's start customizing. Go to Appearance and Customize. As you see, this Porto theme has a slight grayish background, therefore we need to add this background to our site. I'm gonna take the color picker, choose a color, go to General, Colors, Site Background, and I'm gonna add this color here. The same color I'm gonna add to Content Background. And now go to the header section. Choose Design and Header Background, also the same color here. Next one, choose Main Row. And now I'm going to build the header as we see it here. Therefore, I'm gonna drop this. Therefore, I'm gonna move this primary navigation here. And I'm gonna change the bottom row color. Click on the cog icon and change the background. Background color is this one here. We have to change the primary navigation background. Change this one here to standard, and navigation background, this one here. Colors, white, for hovering a bit darker white, and navigation background. Let's take a look. What is this color here? It's this one. So for a navigation background, hover color and active color. Good. Now let's switch back to bottom row again, and under the general, you'll set it to contained. Under the primary navigation, if you want to change the item spacing, you can do that here. I'm gonna leave it to 2.4. Almost there. Now let's change the font and see what fonts they are using here. They are using Poppins 12 pixels. Let's do that also. So, font Poppins and 12 pixels and a bit bolder, 600. For me the 12 pixels is a bit small, therefore I'm going to make it as 13 pixels. Now we need to change the height of this menu here. Therefore go to the bottom row again, minimum height 50 pixels, like this. Primary navigation design, it seems though that the standard is not working out for us, therefore we're gonna make it to full height, like this. Now it's better. And let's publish. Now the drop downs here, as you see, we have created the mega menu. If you want to know how to create the mega menus with a Kadence theme, then I'm gonna put the links to the video I have made earlier. Take a look at this video. Now let's customize the drop downs here. Once again, design, font 13 pixels, style regular, and font also Poppins. Good. Now what next? We have to add another 2 menus here. Therefore, click on the bottom row and choose another navigation. I have created a menu for this and I set it to be the 3rd navigation, so I'm gonna put it here. And once again, I'm gonna design it. Full height, navigation colors. Let's change them. Navigation background, I'm gonna copy this here and another one here. In order to make it a bit easier for me, I'm gonna go to the general and colors and I'm gonna change the colors. The last color goes here and the lighter blue goes here. This way it's gonna be easier for me to modify those later. Once again, go to the header, 3rd navigation here, and let's change the font. So it was 13 pixels, transform, uppercase, style 600, and font Poppins. Although I don't like the Poppins font up there, I'm gonna leave it to inherit. Style 600 and font a bit bigger. Well, that one I like more. I am gonna do that for the primary navigation also. Well, good so far. Now let's add something to this area here. As you see, first one is cart. Click on this area and choose cart. Click on the cart settings, change the icon. Cart click action, it will open the pop-out cart and slice on right. Now the colors, it's gonna be dark. This one also, although let's leave it to the blue one with hover. Cart total icons, also black and blue. I'm not gonna change the background. Now if you don't see that the icon color is changing, then just go to the logo, click on it. It will refresh the page and there it is. Now let's change the icon size a bit bigger. For example, 1.6, yeah, much better. Now back to main row and let's change the height to 90 pixels. This way we gave it a bit space. Okay, halfway there. 2 icons. Before we add the wish list, we're gonna add the my account icon. Once again, click here and choose the account. Change the position. Now logged in view, this is what we're seeing right now. Go under the design and account colors. Black again and on hover blue. Icon image size 1.6 as we did with a cart. This is a logged in view and the menu below here comes from the WooCommerce itself. If you want to change the menu, what appears there, then choose the navigation menu. And if you do that, then select the menu down here. I'm gonna leave it to WooCommerce account menu. Now the logged out view. Let's see how does that one look like. Design, account colors once again, and the icon size. I don't want the label to be there, therefore I'm gonna choose the only icon. Next one, search. As you see, there is a search. Click here and choose the search bar. Click on it, search only for products and search bar width. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger, 400 pixels. Under the design, I'm going to change the font a bit, 14 pixels. And since I want the spacing between the logo and the search box to be wider, I'm gonna make the margin 70 pixels. Next one, I'm gonna change the logo itself. In this tutorial I'm gonna use a portal logo, skip cropping, and logo max width 110 pixels. Now as you see, this search box here has rounded corners. And if you want this to be also with the rounded corners, just go to the additional CSS and paste this code inside the code box. All the assets and the code I'm gonna show in this tutorial can be found in the description of this video. There's a link, go to the site and you'll get the code. As you see, the original search box does not have the border, therefore we're gonna go to the search bar again and add a 0 inside the border. Okay, let's publish. Now we need to add the wish list. Therefore, go to plugins, add new, and search for TI wish list. Install it and activate it. Let's make a quick configuration. So let's go. Default wishlist name and wishlist page. I'm gonna create them automatically. I don't want to add the wishlist button to appear on the archive pages, therefore I'm gonna deactivate this one here. Once again, continue. I don't want to show any share buttons on the wishlist page, and return to the WordPress. Now go to the wishlist, general settings. If you want to configure it, you can do it by yourself. I'm just gonna show you how to add the icon to the header. Scroll down, wishlist product counter. Show wishlist counter text, no, and show number of products in counter, no. Save it. And now grab this shortcode here. Go to customizer and add the HTML element. Drag it to the right position, open it up, deactivate this option here, and paste this code here. Now let's refresh it, and there it is. Now we need to change the size of this icon. Once again, I'm gonna provide you a small bit of CSS code, just paste it here. And as you see, it's much bigger. Now you need to just design it. Link colors, black, hover color, blue as earlier, and publish. Almost there, as you see. Next one, top bar. Before we add the top bar, we should add this one, but we're gonna do it later. Therefore, let's add the top bar. On the top row, add the secondary navigation you created earlier. I did it. And customize it. Let's see what is the font they are using up here. It is Open Sans and 11 pixels. Okay. Open Sans. Style 600, size 11 pixels. Well, there it is. Next one, social icons. I'm gonna change the Instagram icon here. If we want to add the links to the social icons, then set the social links is the place to go. I'm not gonna do that at the moment, therefore I'm gonna just design them. Style is outline, icon size much smaller, and color 77777. Oh, we forgot to add this color to the menu, therefore back to the secondary navigation, design, navigation colors 7777. Now we have a free return standard shipping orders text up there. We could use another HTML item, but we need that later for the phone number up here. Therefore, I'm gonna use a contact here. Click, delete one of those, Now set the icon to be image. Label it as you want. Now design. Font size 11 pixels. Font Open Sans. Style weight 600. And colors 77777. And you're good to go. Next one, we need to add the border under the top row. Click on top row and border here. 1 pixel and it's E7, E7, E7. We're gonna make the top row a bit higher. It's gonna be 40 pixels. And as you see, the original site has a notification bar up here. Before we add this, we're gonna add the border, top border also. It's gonna be this main color and 3 pixels. Well, let's make it 4. Now go to the WooCommerce, store notice, and add your text here. Enable the store notice, set it to above, and there it is. Now we need to change the design. Notice font is gonna be white, but background is gonna be black. Comparing to the original, the notification is too high, therefore we're gonna change it a bit. And once again, you have to use the small piece of CSS. Go to the additional CSS and paste this code over there. Now some tweaking. The spacing between those icons is bigger in the original, therefore go to the header again and add a divider here. Deactivate the border and add another divider between those two, and once again delete the border. Now let's switch to the back end again and go to the appearance and elements. We're going to add an element. Click on add new, choose default, give it a title, header phone for logged in users. To keep this tutorial short, I'm not gonna design the block here, I'm gonna just paste it from my other site here. If you want to add your own blocks, you can do that, but couple of things for you to point out. Since I want to show this block only for logged in users, I'm gonna click up here, leave the placement empty, show on entire site, and for logged in users. Now publish. Go to the elements page, grab this shortcode, go to customizer, and add another HTML element here. Drag it here. Deactivate the automatically add paragraph section and paste the code here. And after the refresh, you see it's here. Under the design, we will add the right margin, for example, 40 pixels, and publish. Now let's take a look. How does it look like? Well, so far so good. If I want to change the padding or margin between those, I can do that also. This one here is for logged in users, but let's see how to create the element for logged out users. Once again, elements, add new, choose default, header phone for logged out users. Paste it, change it as you want, call us now, change the number, and under the display settings, once again entire site, and user settings, this time logged out users. Publish, go to the elements, grab the shortcode, go to customizer, open the HTML element and paste it next to the previous one. and let's see, did it work? I'm gonna open up my browser in a private view, so I'm not logged in. Well, there it is. It seems to me that even the search box can be a bit bigger, so I can do that also. Go to the search bar and let's add it to, and let's add another 30 pixels. Though it seems to me that the border is back here, therefore under design, change input colors to white and focus one a bit darker. If someone clicks on it, then as you see, nice shadow appears here. Publish. So this one is a desktop view. Now let's tweak a mobile view. Open up the mobile view. And first one, cart here. But let's see how does the original look like. I'm gonna open the iPad view. So this is the original here. Search icon and 4 other icons. Let's drag the logo here. And the menu is next to the logo. Therefore, trigger goes here. Now let's start with a trigger. Change the colors. Make the icon a bit bigger. Now the logo. Max width 90 pixels for the logo on the tablets and 65 pixels for the mobiles. Now click on main row, and as you see, for the mobile I'm gonna set the layout as standard. It removes the extra spacing. Also I'm gonna do that for tablets, standard. So navigation, logo and cart. Design, cart colors, once again as we did before. And the icon size, it was 1.6. Let's change the icon to this one. Good. Next one was the wishlist. HTML. I'm gonna paste the shortcode. Design, link colors, and account. So logged in view is icon and label, and the logged out view is only icon. Design 1.6 as other ones, and colors. And same for the logged in view. It seems to me though that the header row is too high, therefore main row, and for the tablets it's gonna be 70 pixels. And for mobiles 60 pixels. As you see, if we're on the mobile, this account with the label, they will not fit, therefore I'm gonna leave it just on icon. Much better. Now let's see what does a trigger do. Opens up, and this is our mobile background. I'm gonna change the off canvas color. Pop-up background white, toggles black and blue, mobile navigation colors black and blue, item divider 1 pixel, and it's gonna be E7 E7 E7. Well, done. And publish. So we're closing in already. We need to add the sticky menu. Currently only the top part is sticky, but we need only the menu to be sticky. Therefore go under the header, sticky header, and then enable sticky header only bottom row. And for the mobile, only main row. Now let's see what is wrong with the colors here. Design, navigation item background blue and other blue. Sticky header background also blue. And now we've fixed it. Now take a look at the mobile here. As you see, the logo is not visible and the menu toggle is not visible. Therefore, navigation colors white and a bit grayish one for the hover. Card colors also white and background hover and text hover. Now we have two other icons here. Account. Since the Kadence does not have the option for account icon on the sticky menu, we have to use a small bit of code again. Therefore, go to the additional CSS and paste this code, which changes color of the account icon. Also, paste this code here, which changes this icon. And now it's okay. And last one, we need to change the logo also. And different logo or stock header. Select image, upload the light version of it, choose. Next, activate different logo for mobile, select image. Once again, this one here, refresh it, and it's there. Now, what do we have left here? This section below the header. Go to Elements and add New. Choose Default, give it a title. And once again, I'm not gonna show you how to create the columns. I'm just gonna paste the version I already have. It goes here. Publish. Once again. After the copying, there was an error message, but it goes away after refreshing the browser. Now display settings. Whether you want to show it on every page, then choose entire site, but you can also choose where exactly you want to show it. I'm gonna show it on the front page only. And user settings, all users. Placement, after header, update, and now if I'm gonna refresh it, well, there it is. And last thing I need to do is edit the page and add the content over there. I'm using the Kadence blocks. I'm gonna paste what I already created earlier, but basically it's a row with an image background with the text and buttons, and this one is another row which has handpicked products block here. Update it and preview it, and there you go. This one is what we created today, and this one here is an original one. Quite similar, don't you agree? But if you don't want to do it by yourself, I can provide you an export file, which hopefully does that for you. You can use a link in the description of the video, which points to the site where you can download this template for the Kadence, this template for the elements, and this template also for the elements. In order to use them, go to backend and plugins, installed plugins. If you already don't have it, then install the starter templates plugin, activate it, and now if you go to the customizer, I'm gonna export it for you. Import, export, export, save, and in order to import it, I'm gonna open up some random site here. Next, go again on the new site to the appearance and customize. Open up the import export, choose the file from your computer and import it. And with a couple of clicks, I imported most of it. Since this one here is a transparent header, it doesn't show up on this page, but if I open up the blog, as you see, everything is there. Only a couple of things need to be modified. For example, pro items, which I forgot to activate. Let's fix it. Appearance, Kadence, header add-ons, and all other stuff here. So let's see what happened now. Well, there it is. Now I just need to customize and change the menus here. Menu, primary menu, let's set it to this one. That one let's set to third one. And this one to secondary one. And now if you open it up, just add your own logo. Items are there. You're missing the element here, but you can customize it by yourself or import the one in the file provided also with the theme export file. Well, and that's about it about this tutorial. If you find this video useful, then press thumbs up, share it to others, and subscribe to this channel, and you will be the first to be notified about new tutorials. Meanwhile, take care.